What's up, everyone? Welcome back. This is day 7 of tracking my SCHD dividend portfolio publicly every single market day. No hype, no speculation, just real numbers, real money, real market movement, and long term dividend investing in public. And today we officially had something new happen. Day 7 is our first red day. Before we jump in, here's where we stand. Total SCHD shares 6,503.4249 total shares. Price per share at close as of end of day 7, 30.97. The portfolio values at $201,411. And yes, after 6 straight green days in a row, this was bound to happen, just a matter of time. Today was the very first pullback that we had where we closed in the red. And honestly, today wasn't just red for SCHD. The broader market got hit hard too. The S&P 500 was down over 1.2%. The Nasdaq was down nearly 1.6%. The Dow was down. The New York Stock Exchange was down. Russell was down. Pretty much everything across the board was deep in the red today. So this was a true risk-off kind of day in the market. Now here's what made today interesting. SCHD didn't just slowly drift down, it was a wild roller coaster. At the lowest point today, SCHD hit 30.76, and that drop pushed my account briefly back under the $200,000 mark. At one point, I was down close to $2,000 on the day. But then something happened. SCHD rallied hard into the afternoon during power hour. With about 30 minutes before close, it actually turned green again. I was up a few $100. Then right before the closing bell hit, it slipped back down slightly. So we did close red. We lost $260.14 today, but just barely. So overall, it was looking way worse. So I'm happy how it ended up closing out. So here are the official day 7 numbers. As you can see on screen, and I'll zoom on in here. There's the red. SCHD closed at $30.97. Daily price move, it lost 4 cents on the day, which is the equivalent of 0.13%. The portfolio value ended at $201,411.07. Daily value change on the portfolio, as I mentioned earlier, we lost $260.14. So yes, a red day. But compared to what the market did today, that's actually a very controlled and conservative pullback. So again, the overall risk here in SCHD compared to the rest of the market is an acceptable risk for my appetite, and I'm happy to have 6 green days in a row followed by this one barely red day. So even after the first red day, we are still massively up overall. As you can see, total unrealized gains, we are up $15,785.03, equivalent to 8.50%. Keep in mind, that is just 7 days, one solid week in the market. So one red day doesn't change the trend. This is what long-term investing looks like. We're going to weather the storms, both good and bad, and this will be on display publicly for everyone to see. We will not change our strategy just because we have a bad day or 2 or 10 or 50 or 100. We are going to be riding it strong with long-term goals in mind. That said, here's the wild part. Even though today closed slightly red, after hours, SCHD actually hit another 52-week high. It hit $31.07. So the market dipped, SCH dipped, and then it immediately pushed to a fresh high after close. That is strength. I'm looking forward to day 8 to see if that momentum will continue. So nothing changes. The strategy stays simple. We're only buying SCHD. This is a long-term dividend growth. We add $1,000 of contribution cash every 2 weeks. There's no options, no trading, no panic selling, no knee-jerk reactions. Red days are all part of the process. You can't build wealth without volatility. And what we've seen today after 6 solid straight days is this is a very healthy and normal pullback, and we're going to be here for the long term. My goal is to hit $1 million in this account as fast as possible. And that might take 5 years, it might take 10 years, it might take 20 years. However long it takes, you're going to be watching this ride. And this is exactly why I'm doing this publicly, because investing isn't just 6 green days in a row. It's drawdowns, recoveries, staying consistent, trusting the plan, and today was the first real reminder of that. The market doesn't just go in a straight line in either direction. We're going to have pullbacks, we're going to have corrections, and we cannot let a single day shake us from that vision of long-term income dividend growth. Tomorrow is day 8, so we'll see if SCHD rebounds. After hours, it was looking really solid, so I'm feeling pretty confident, and I'm hoping that momentum will continue tomorrow. Or we'll see if the market continues to pull back. This week, it's been pretty red across the S&P 500, the Dow, Nasdaq. So either way, we'll stick to the system. We're going to share no matter what happens, good or bad and ugly. We're here, and you're with us along the way. So if you're enjoying this series, make sure to follow along. I'm posting every single day portfolio value, daily changes, total gains, dividend growth. This is SCHD ETF King. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. This has been day 7. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.